B03 wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
Normally. Either really works or it really starts to fail really quickly, and then you really don't have those comeback mechanisms.
Behind, although, what is going on here in the river? 3 heroes coming over for the cut. They are going to look to push forward with Giant as Raylalisa is going to get stunned up twice. The roll into the swell. Kits is going to be there with the Dragon Slave, and that's your first blood. So
Stonebank even needs to be a little bit careful. That stat steal is really obnoxious.
yeah, doesn't want to take too much damage there because he's not going to trade out fantastically as Jubei. That's a problem. Tries to get up onto the high ground. He was looking for maybe just some sort of D-ward, get a little vision. Instead he's dropped low, not taken down, however, but he did push right over to Scourge, and Scourge, that's a tower. Oh. Freebie in return on the other side of the map, but now this is a problem. Kits is coming over with a DD rune to steal this stack, and they need to try and defend it. Luke is going to come in with that Rolling Thunder, hitting up onto Giant a couple of times, but his backup gets picked off. Jubei just gets annihilated, and now what can they do? They're trying to get onto Kits. There's going to be Raylalisa coming in with those raises. That is a big one. And now you have to decide. If you're Scourge, do you really want to commit for this fight? They may have had the decision made for them because Pingu, yeah, he's getting hit up. They've got to try and go in now, but Giant will not connect with the roll. He gets close, but not close enough. Raylalisa turns around for another raise. It's a triple kill for the SF. Scourge is going to get a little bit of revenge there, taking down Bloody 9, but get away. Luki is starting to outrun his reinforcements here just as his ult comes to an end. And he may be in some serious trouble. He is going to get stunned up by the swell, and DNM even TP's in for the follow-up damage. So they do find that pick, and Luki just, I think, trying to do maybe a little bit too much there. Now, the other thing about that play, that's 2 smokes that they used in the first 15 minutes, and not only did they not get any kills, go for a kill now, though, trying to get onto DNM. They're even going to pull in an extra bit of backup with the relocate from Jubei, but it does get them the kill. DNM gets taken down. Now they have to. Tower goes down. They get the pick and a little bit of extra map control. Now, Bloody 9, you need to be very careful. So he's going to throw down that ice path. Luki jumps in as well with the swashbuckle, but they haven't taken Kits down, and now, yeah, B9, that's not what he wanted. Going to get sacrificed there, and Luki may be in some trouble as well. He'll try to swashbuckle out. Does get away initially. The stun from that Inkswell actually connected onto the IO instead, but look at the roll-in. Giant's going to push his way forward, drops down the silence onto another 2, but Giant's got to watch his health, and he's not able to get himself away. Luki catches him with that swashbuckle kill, and now Scourge is all by himself. Where's the reinforcements? Pingu and DNM are trying to get over there in time to help out. It will keep Scourge alive just barely, while DNM is now the frontliner, pushing his way forward. They're taking down Raylalisa. They're going to get through the reincarnation as well, but I don't know if they have the strength to really get him a second time. Yeah, there's the call for the retreat from Kits. They're going to try and get themselves out. Stonebank, though, he wants that stun, but he can't get into range.
Are kind of getting run down right now by this haste rune. Oh, no. Pingu.
Wow. He's straight gone, and Luki, he's going to go for the Rolling Thunder. Blinks his way forward. They're onto Scourge. He does have the Aegis, though. They're going to have to get through him twice, but if they could pick him off immediately while keeping these other heroes at bay, that would be big. But instead, actually shift focus entirely. They'll go directly onto Kits. BKB, though, activated. Raylalisa tried to channel out the ult. He did get it off, but not before he actually dies. He will fall, and now the rest of DogChamp don't really have a leg to stand on here. Luki's going to try to make a play. He gets in on the Giant, but that is going to cost him his life. Swashbuckle creates a little bit of separation, but not nearly enough. They'll just slowly but surely take him down, and situations where the IO actually helps you do what you want to do right now. Although, as I say that, they are looking to make the play on a Scourge.
Nice.
It's a nice bit of early burst damage, and they should have it. They just blow right through him, and now they want a little bit more. They actually cancel Giant's roll. This should be an easy second kill, and Stonebank has got it. Not really sure you care too much about even finding kills now if you're the cut. You got Roche basically for free, and they actually will still find a kill. Bloody 9 is eventually going to get run down and picked off, and Luki, he got tracked down as well. Kits was able to spot him out, hits him with the Laguna for the kill, and
really not much that they can do. And of course, without Glyph, the Rax is on the line now, and I think that's where they're looking for a fight before. And DNM didn't BKB.
Right onto the Timber, nice blow up with the Requiem that actually even turns back Giant. He gets clipped by the Fear. And they are able to take him down, but now Scourge is into the fight. Look at that damage. Jubei's already going to get blown up. Kid's coming in as well. Raylalisa pops the BKB, but he's got to run away. The BKB is not going to be enough to protect him here unless he can actually physically create that space. And he is at least able to blink himself out. Stonebank trying to come in now as well, but they just burn through him. Reincarnation We'll be bringing him back up and into the fight, and Kits is actually the only one here. They were finally able to take Scourge down, and
Come on now.
just a little bit slow on the reactions, and they're going to give this a go. Scourge is pushing in with the Ink Swell. They're going to lock down Stonebank initially. They need to be able to take him down right away, though. They are chunking through him, but even if they kill him here, he's going to have that second life to work with. So instead, they'll try to get Lukey. They did hit him up inside of that Soulbind, and they will eventually bring him down. But now here comes Lisa in, going for the Requiem, connecting onto 2 or 3. They blow up Kits and Giant. Now DNM, not nearly tanky enough to survive through this. He is trying to pop that active on the Bloodstone, and it will be enough for the time being. And they're going to turn this. They hold the line. Lisa is not able to get out as Jubei, actually, and where are they going to go? Into the river as Giant. Oh, Giant gets blown up, but on the back line, they're going to look for Jubei. They can't get him just yet, but the final right click does come through. Jubei taken down. Giant, meanwhile, buying back immediately, recognizing this is a much larger fight as Lukey, he actually got stunned up there, dropping low. He's got to use the rest of his Rolling Thunder just to get away from the engagement, but he may not actually be out. Giant tried to catch up to him, but the BKB does allow the Pangolier to fall back, but fall back is the operative phrase there. DogChamp back, and now they can't recognize their opportunity. They're going to push their way forward. They get the stun of the Stonebank. They're going to lock him down, killing him off the first time. Actually, they haven't done so yet. Look at Jubei coming in for the heal, keeping his teammate up and running. Giant and DNM are the ones to go down. Kits loses his first life, and all of a sudden, if you're the cut, how much further do you want to go? Stonebank did lose the first reincarnation, but he is immediately onto Scourge, dishing out the damage. Lukey in to finish it off. Scourge has been taken out. He actually did use the cheese in that fight as well, so really 2 lives on the Bristle, you finish him off. 2 lives on Kits, he's able to run away, but he has to use that Aegis, and I think he was going to get picked off on the very back end of that.
DogChamp, they're trying to boot out their opponents here. They're going to look for something a little bit more forward, and Lukey, Ray.
They're in. There's going to be the Requiem trying to get onto DNM. He is pretty tanky. Can they actually bring him down? BKB is going to be activated. DNM is going to just Timber Chain away. Kits, he got kind of far forward there, but he continues to hold that BKB. Stonebank, though, sees his moment. Going in, looking for Scourge. They need to be able to blow him up. They don't have the Requiem to do so, though. So Scourge is going to survive. Stonebank is the one starting to drop low, and now Lukey, he's just got to sort of act as the distraction, really, more than anything else. Getting himself onto that backline, trying to sort of peel some of those heroes away. DNM, though, will not be deterred. He's going forward, but forward into what? There's no teammates to help him. He takes down Bloody Nine, but it costs him his own life. Giant gets blown up immediately afterwards, and over on the other side, Lukey was able to get away. That was absolutely perfect. He splits the... They wanted to go for the smoke, but Scourge immediately popped, and now they're going to try and jump in onto him. They have to try and keep him alive. They can't do it. Scourge taken down. Does have a buyback available, and at this point, they want to hold for as long as they can, because if DogChamp don't actually go in for a fight here, they could afford to hold it, but they realize they're losing their final land of racks. They have to go in. There's the buyback. They're going to isolate the Wraith King from his teammates, kicking him further into the base. They've taken him down once. Can they get him again? There's going to be the Abyssal Blade stun. They are trying. Wraith King dropped low. Wraith King taken down. No one really even came in there to try and help him. I thought maybe Jubei could go for something, but...
Already here, he's going to kill this ward pretty much instantly, and might even kill Jakiro while he's at it. Yep. See ya.
Take an easy
And
kill.
Stonebank.
So, yeah, Stonebank, you can't be there. Reincarnation's going to come down, but DNM... Oh, never mind. He did use the Scythe earlier on, so Stonebank is not going to get immediately locked in place. They'll go for Scourge first, but if they do bring him down, that's going to be the Aegis coming into play. Meanwhile, Kits, big bad Lina coming up from the side, looking to start dishing out that damage. Who is he actually focused in on? He's going to take Bloody Nine down first. No, he's not. Didn't quite get the kill. Bloody Nine's able to sort of limp away, and this is something that Cut needs to sort of avoid. They are spreading out a little bit too thin. You see them trying to come back together to go in onto a singular target, and it will be Jubei that they pick up. That is very nice for them. They cannot afford to get too far separated as they did in some of those previous fights. They regroup. Gonna be able to trick DogChamp. They didn't see any of those items in that previous fight, so they may not think that they're available, just as I did. And now they've got their target. They're gonna jump in directly onto Lukey, blowing him up. There is a buyback on that Pango, one of just 2 available for DogChamp, but
This game is getting closer and closer, and Kits, he's up.
Oh,
there we go.
They're gonna hit him up, but there's that Wind Waker coming through that allows the BKB to activate, and they're just going to go to work, dishing out the damage, looking to take down Lisa first. They haven't finished him off just yet as his own Yules comes in, keeping him alive for the time being, but he's still hexed up, still dropping low on the back line. They'll finish him off. They get onto the Jakiro as well. Bloody Nine will fall, and now Stonebank doesn't have any reinforcements. Jubei's doing his best to keep teammate healed up here, but it's not going to be enough. Stonebank is still dropping. He's not dead yet, though, but they do get him. The reincarnation wasn't available, so he immediately has to buy back, but at this point, it's feeling like it's just not going to be enough. DogChamp rapidly running out of bodies to throw into this fight. They've got Lukey and Stonebank up, but is that enough? You're going up still against the full 5-man. Look at DNM, just sort of acting as the goalkeeper, forcing them back into their own fountain here while his teammates try to clean up the rest. And Stonebank, you can't be there.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Not sure he would have been able to...
As the Lina, I can really see him flexing both styles in this game, because both are just good. It just feels like he has those options available.
He's getting close. Maybe once that Nether Strike is available, you could look for it if you can get the combo. As well, that charge is a very slow one. They're looking for it anyway, but now the TP comes in. The puck is here. They're going to drop down the coil. DNM's in trouble. Giant's going to, well, he's going to do his best, but there's only so much assistance he can provide. DNM is still going to get run down as Rayla just needs 1 or 2 more hits there. Now, Giant, TP's in. They go for the lift. The razors are coming out. Rayla, can he dodge it? Yes, he can. Gets away to the orb, but Kits is trying to line it up. Raze, he's got the long one in 2, so he may just sort of stay on the chase. He gets the courier and the kill, and now if you're Jubei, can he try for a tether play? Yes, he can. He's able to get away to Luki, but...
It's almost too important of a timing, even though it is a very selfish item build regardless, but it's a very selfish hero. Yeah, and missed Shockwave, and now Kits. Oh no.
Channeling the Requiem. Luki's going to take it to the face, and he is dead. That's...
Luki's located bottom. He's getting all the farm. And unfortunately for Stonebank, once he farms his opponent's jungle, it's it. And
this is a very aggressive play from DNM. It does get Scourge into the fight, but he's not able to find the kill. The IO sort of jumps away with the tether, and well, Scourge only has 1 point up in the Wraithfire Blast, so the cooldown is maxed out. He's got to wait quite some time to really keep this fight going, but they are going to look for it. But Luki, he's got the RP. They need to make sure they don't group up too heavily as Kits is trying to get the damage out. And Luki just got ever so slightly abandoned by his teammates. They relocate out, so that means the Mag just kind of has to hold his own alone. He's not able to do so. Now, yeah, Jubei, welcome back, and have a seat on the bench. Is he
not even? They're just trying to get Stonebank as much farm as possible. The only problem is they realize that he's alone here.
It snuck around the back, looking for the perfect Requiem timing. It did hit on the Stonebank, so he is feared. The damage wasn't quite as high as they wanted, but they're still looking for the fight as Jubei. He's been spotted. They'll take him down right away. The relocate's taken out. And now, how can they do this? Stonebank's pushing forward with the ult online. He does burn through both of the supports, but I don't really think that's going to be enough. They need a big play from Luki. He's trying to come in. He's looking for an RP, but the spread from the cut is pretty solid right now, although Kits, he's getting run down, isolated from his teammates. They'll finish him off. And now Scourge, he's just kind of stuck in the middle of this. He does have the Aegis and his reincarnation, but, well, I don't know if that does him a whole lot of good. They'll get through the first life. DNM's going to try to charge in. It's immediately canceled by that Ice Path, and they are just going to be able to sort of clean up this one. As Scourge, he's just so damn slow. He's not going to be able to hit anything. Oh, okay, never mind, I lied. He's at least able to hit up the Chikiro, but where he goes beyond that point, who knows? Pingu, though, coming over, trying to help out as best as he can, and if you're DogChamp, yeah, how much of a risk are you willing to take here? The answer is not quite that much risk.
Or right now.
They don't really have a whole lot. You look at the net worth for anyone other than the Dusa, and it's... Oh, it's awkward. As Luki, he jumps in. He tried for the RP, but he's stunned first. Luki's down. Kits is going to use the last of his BKB to get off the Requiem. That pushes back the rest of DogChamp. It'll reset the fight as DNM. He's charging in onto Stonebank. He'll connect first. They get the Nether Strike down onto Jubei, trying to get that IO out of the fight as quickly as possible. They do find that kill. Now they're onto the Deuce as Stonebank, though, is able to pop the Manta, trying to fall back. It should get him out of there, but at this point...
And he's closing the distance. He's almost going to be able to, once he gets an item like the Satanic. Oh, the lift.
Oh my goodness, again, Giant's able to cancel it. That's just not fair. Pingu does still go down, but look at DNM charging in. Buyback actually from Pingu. He's going to look to rejoin this fight, but is there a fight to rejoin? DNM is thinking about it, but he's standing on a sentry, so they knew he was there, but that may not matter. They're still pushing their way forward. The Requiem comes through, connecting onto a couple, but Stonebank is still trying to hold his ground. Dishing out the damage, DNM will fall. Pingu's going to die for a second time. It's a triple kill for Stonebank, but Scourge trying to get in there, acting as the distraction. Kits with the BKB activated, cuts off the supports as Jubei and Bloody 9 will both go down, and Stonebank, he's got to try and do this not quite alone. Rayla Lisa's coming in. Jubei actually just bought back. Oh, but he buys back only to die a second time immediately. Bloody 9, though, bought back as well. So Kits needs a little bit of assistance on the back line. They'll finally come in to help him, but now they need to turn their attention back onto the core. Stun comes through. Rayla Lisa gonna get hit up. Crit connects. Scourge picks up the triple. Stonebank alone, but now Rayla Lisa buying back there, committing everything on the DogChamp side. Luki's back in as well. He gets the Horn Toss onto Scourge. They're still trying to get this going. The Reincarnation had already been used. And they finally break through. Scourge will fall, but
By the Giant. They're literally just making all this time for this MKB. And unfortunately, don't think it's gonna happen in time. SF is not here.
B&M gets hit up there. They're going to try and lock him down with the coil. Have dropped him low. They do get it. B&M dead, but now Scourge is into the fight. I don't know if he wants this, though. The Ice Path locks him down, but look at Pingu. He's just throwing out the Ignites. Stonebank is on the front line, but for now, he's alone. His teammates don't want to push too far forward. They're still so wary of that SF. Charge in, but he gets clipped by that Snake, and now Scourge just goes straight on the back line. They're looking for the kills. They do get Bloody Nine down first. How do they want to approach the rest of this? The Requiem goes off further to the south. Kits wasn't able to finish anyone off, but they've isolated a lot of these heroes. Jubei is the primary target for them at the moment, but they can't bring him down, so instead, they'll turn their attention onto Luki Luki. They do manage to blow him up, so no RP coming through. Jubei now going to get taken down as well. And Stonebank does not have any support. Ray Lisa gets picked off by Kits, and it is now a full-on 5v1. Stonebank is so damn tanky, but can he actually do this? They get the reincarnation burn. That's got to count for something, but it's not going to be enough. They eventually bring him down. It took a hell of a lot of effort, but they get it. That is a full 5-man wipe at the cost of
25 Shadow Fiend with Presence Aura effects buildings along with the Deso.
Oh, again. Giant is just... He exists to cause Luki Luki pain. I don't think we have seen a charge yet that has not been canceled by that Rubik, and now the rest of the defense will fall apart too. Bloody Nine gets taken down. The
pullback play just constantly, and Stonebank gets too separated from his team here. The support
charge. Kits immediately takes down Jubei. Bloody Nine in trouble as well. He's going to Yules himself to try and stay up, but that's not going to work. He immediately dies upon landing, and Stonebank, how does he get out of this? He needs some sort of backup. Luki Luki tries to come in, but the ERP gets off. He's Yulesed instead. The Requiem comes through, and they are just going to get blown the hell up. There is nothing left to fight with. The GG is called, and that is a textbook close-out team wipe for the cut, as they'll take the game and the series.
Right.